All right, if you just joined us, it's still Journalist Hangout. I still have Emeka Madunagora here with us and BKO. So straight to our next conversation. A robust foreign exchange reserves allows the country to withstand external economic shocks, boost investment and meet international financial obligations. As of the 19th of August, Nigeria's foreign exchange reserves witnessed significant growth, climbing to $41 billion. According to figures published by the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, the number is the highest in 44 months and the strongest since December 2021. The latest increase highlights improved foreign exchange inflows and strengthens the CBN's capacity to stabilize the naira. Here, let's talk specifics now. I mean, what specific policies or inflows contributed to the surge in forex reserves?
I think first and foremost, we need to give CBN credit in terms of its forex management. The current leadership of the CBN has made it clear from the beginning that it was determined to grow our foreign reserves so that we can have the cushion to strengthen and stabilize our naira. Yes, our currency has been devalued, but we have withstood the shocks. Irregular demand for foreign currency and all that, especially when students are going
traveling
to resume in school
for schools
after the summer break. People wanting to go for holy pilgrimage, people wanting to go for to receive Medicare abroad and all that. It usually leads to a spike. At the end of the summer, you usually experience a spike in demand for
the dollar.
For the dollar. But in spite of that, they've succeeded in keeping our currency stable, which allows for planning, which encourages investors to begin to take your country seriously. Nobody wants to come into an environment where there's instability. So it was something that they set out to do from the beginning. Part of building the confidence of the investors was the step that they took to even clear the indebtedness that they
the backlog,
yes,
foreign airlines.
Yes, the foreign airlines and other businesses in our country. They've done that. They spent quite a lot of money, and they've shown a desire to consistently grow the reserves. Our stock market is doing well currently. People will ask, what's going on? Yes, you may say that those are investments that are not long-term in nature. But people are taking the stock market seriously, and it is boosting inflows. Diaspora remittances are also helping to boost forex inflows and ultimately helping our foreign reserves to grow. Now, foreign portfolio investments are also coming in.
Yeah, that is.
What people want to continue to see are guarantees of stability that we can continue to secure the Nigerian environment, which will help investors to take the decision to come here. People are asking for foreign direct investments and all that. Foreign direct investments will come, but they are long-term in nature, and you don't see them as quickly as people are asking for. Our president has gone to Japan, for example, trying to secure partnerships, is having engagements and all that. All of that are meant to encourage people to come and invest in our country. The more people invest in our country, the stronger the economy becomes, the stronger our currency becomes. One of the things that I know will happen with this is that our currency will become even more stable. You've seen that for 4 days on the bounce, the naira gained against the currencies of the world. In response even to this, the rise, I mean the growth in our foreign reserves.
Foreign reserves. Okay.
So it's always one way for people to look at your country and actually make up their minds whether your fundamentals are good enough, whether your fundamentals are strong.
Okay.
All of the people saying that we are in a good place, that the economy has become stable. They are not saying the economy is there. It's an Eldorado, because Nigerians are funny people. They don't even want you to give the tiniest of credit. People can see that the naira, for example, has been stable. Yes, for me, I disagree that should be the current value of our currency. I honestly disagree, and I've said that a number of times here. But we can see stability. We have been able to curb arbitrage to a very large extent, because these days the rates have been unified. There was even on a particular occasion, even the black market rate was even higher
than the official
rate. You know, so we've been able to bridge that gap. That's something that we must give this government credit for, because all of the distortions are being addressed. All of the different policies that they come up with have helped us to unify the exchange rate. So people can see that, it seems like these people, they are beginning to get it right, and they want to come and invest in our country. Even our own people who are taking us lightly, are Nigerians based abroad, you see that they too will begin to show greater interest in the economy. Now, we are not where we should be. The economy should reflect real growth to the point that our people can feel the impact of that growth in their lives. I know, again, that will come. Because I've seen countries who were where we were, and then things began to stabilize and all that. So the government needs to remain consistent. I can't wait for the new tax policy to kick in.
Generally.
Once it kicks in, many of the people still sitting on the fence, reluctant to come and invest in Nigeria because they believe that there are no strong guarantees, will begin to come and invest in our country. So it's a good sign that we are getting there. It's a good sign.
All right, Emeka, let's talk investor confidence and FDI. Will this improve investor confidence, and attract more foreign direct investments now that our foreign reserves is looking very healthy?
Yeah, well, the figures are fine, looking at them on paper, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Because the last time, which was December 3, 2021, it was 41.09 billion. But what the CBN has declared is 41.05. So there's still a shortfall, one. And then, if you remember, as at August 3, 2008, it was almost 65 billion under Yaradua. So we still have a lot of work to do. We should not drop the ball. Because even while the reserves are increasing, we still have, payments to make, like the Eurobond by November, $1.1 billion we'll still have to make. Then we still have debt servicing. But what we need to do is this. I saw some newspaper headlines that, the foreign reserves can take Nigeria for 10 months. I don't think that should be the issue, because what we should be looking at is ramping up exports, which the government says is doing, reducing imports, especially of things like petroleum products, food. They're ramping up exports so that you continue to build. When you continue to build momentum, what you're going to do is that you're going to now show foreign investors that your country, even including those ones who were here before and ran away, you can now say, okay, that the country is in a situation where you can come back, you can come back, and then we are now trying to ensure that our exports go up. And then the Naira for crude policy, implement it to the letter, because there are still complaints about shortfall of supply. So if we are still talking of imports of petroleum products, high imports of petroleum products, then we run the risk of dropping the ball, of taking our eyes off the goal. So what it means is that more work needs to be done. Because of, for instance, cost of transportation in Nigeria is still high. So that's why the people are not feeling some of these things. Because when the common man, you tell the common man the foreign reserves are rising, he looks at his pocket. There is no foreign reserve, right? There is no reserve rising in his pocket. He looks at his table. He looks around. He can't feed his children. He can't pay school. He can't pay rent. So government should also implement beyond just these, these cash flows to the ordinary people. Government should take more steps to ensure that, investors, both local and foreign, can come in. Then jobs can be created. And then purchasing power is very, very important. You must increase it. Then again, the purchasing power parity of the Naira is very important. BK has talked about it. We cannot say, we have floated the Naira and all of that. When countries that depended and still depend on Nigeria, when their currency is safer, it's better than Nigeria.
We have Alaba calling in from Lagos. We have Alaba calling in from Lagos. Alaba, so nice to have you join us.
Good evening to you guys.
Good evening.
I just want to buttress what your two guests have said. Only thing that can make Nigerians to believe that truly we have $41 billion in the foreign reserve, just the government to work along with the thoughts of your two guests. Let that thing affect the ordinary man on the street. Let them feed, let them eat well, let them drink, let them have house to live. If they can do this, then the believability now comes to them that government is really trying in that angle. I showed Brother Tinubu is really trying. I cannot take that from him. But let the ordinary man on the street feel it. Let them feel it.
All right, then.
I know. These are things that will come into government that make RMS also.
All right, thank you very much. He talked about the ordinary Nigerian. The caller also talked to the ordinary Nigerian. Will this translate to, lower cost of maybe imported goods, or will it bring money to your pocket?
See, high foreign reserves do not translate to cheaper commodities. We can demand that the government prioritize the welfare of the citizens. But we can't continue to look at everything along the line of food, food and food on the table. This
money in your pocket.
Sometimes all of these silly arguments on what does that translate to? Does it bring food on your table? No. Like man was not created simply to eat. Man was created to engage his brain.
True.
Life is not all about food now.
Man shall not live by bread alone.
Life is not all about food. Important. No, we must get that clear. We must not trivialize these things and make it look like everything ends on the dinner table. No. There are countries of the world with huge foreign reserves, but they still have poverty-stricken people. They still have. So we have to know what we are doing. What are the policies that government will come up with that will naturally ease the burden of our people? For some of us, we've been saying strengthen the currency. Because when you strengthen our currency, even the inflationary rate will drop. No doubt about it. The exchange rate is a big driver of inflationary trends in our country. No doubt about it. Whether it's food inflation that we are talking about, or inflation generally. So government needs to come up with policies because, as I've said, don't bother yourself. As I've said before, even when you build houses in the sky for people, they will be more focused about their welfare. There are people who will not ride on those roads. They don't have cars. They just want to survive. Make it possible for people to survive in our country at minimum cost.
Absolutely.
That is what government should do. And I believe that if the currency is stronger, if we can move our currency to maybe like 900 to the
good news.
I'm telling you, if we do it, it will have a huge effect.
Absolutely.
So we because things that we buy, we are an import-dependent nation. There's no way that our currency will be this weak, and you think it won't affect inflation.
All right, BK, we need to go on this quick break, okay? And when we return, the conversation continues. Don't go anywhere. Still, Journalist Hangout.
Across Nigeria, one digital platform is changing the game for resellers, business owners, and everyday entrepreneurs who need a trusted source for tech products. Introducing the TD Africa Super App, your gateway to tech products directly from manufacturers. Get access to competitive prices on a variety of products such as computers, phones, consumer electronics, printers, inks and toners, inverter solutions, and many more from brands like Samsung, HP, Huawei, Dell, Zynox. In just a few clicks, scale your business, do seamless trade, track your orders, and maximize profits. Are you ready to join Africa's most powerful reseller network? Join millions of businesses on Super App today and be a part of Africa's digital renaissance. Visit superapp.tdafrica.com to get started. One platform, one purpose, powered by innovation. TD Africa, empowering you.
All right, still Journalist Hangout if you just joined us. Now, still talking on this forex reserves. Good news, 41 billion, but inflation. And just like what BK was talking about, that it shouldn't end with food. But ordinary Nigerians,
no, you know
they will ask that question.
You know the thing is this. It's not just, when we talk about food, it just, it captures it captures the totality. The totality. It's not as if it's just food.
Yeah,
no.
exactly.
It's also about, reducing interest rates, reducing inflation. You can't really achieve much growth with double-digit inflation. Even abroad, if inflation moves by just one, how many, in fact, you see people start.
But the CBN is doing something by increasing interest rates. So that
but increasing interest rates, but at the same time, you have to boost productivity. And then, one of the things I learned is that the CBN is not getting to the position where it can defend the Naira like the former regime. Yes. But the problem with the former regime was that they violated the Fiscal Responsibility Council Act.
Okay.
They violated it. Then the method in which they use the ways and means.
Yes.
Borrowing.
Yes.
Ways and means borrowing.
We are simply printing.
Exactly.
Ways and means borrowing really just
messed up
bottomed the economy.
Because you are not supposed to exceed the threshold.
Yes.
The threshold is clearly stated in the CBN Act. You exceeded it. We can, and that's why
the
some
round
people
tripping that was going on, the arbitrage.
I know that this government will never go to the extent that previous government went to defend the Naira. But it is still in position. If we have the buffers, the kind of buffers that we had during the Jonathan regime, for example, if we had it, we can strengthen our currency a little bit. Because countries do it. You can't just simply leave it to float. And I know that there have been occasions when it was necessary and this government did it. Because the president said back then that if it was absolutely necessary to intervene, they will intervene.
Yes.
Nobody leaves his currency just to
for demand,
float.
for the market forces.
We must get to a point that, okay, we have enough buffers. And we can tell ourselves that, okay, why don't we, and why we're also working on production, because that is the solution.
Very important.
We must work on production, whether it's agri-production. We must be ready to export so that we can earn foreign exchange. If tomorrow we are able to move our oil production to like 2,500,
2 million,
2.5 million barrels a day, and it's possible. We've done that before.
Yes.
If we can move it, it will have a huge impact on our earnings.
Okay.
And that in itself will help us to strengthen the Naira. So we must, the president gave the governor of Imo State the mandate to boost production. We have increased oil production, but we are not where we should be. We should be able to do 2.5 million barrels a day minus condensate. We must be able to do it. And if we are able to do it, I can tell you, our country will be on the path of glory once again, because we will now be able to earn a lot more.
If we secure the pipelines, if the pipelines are secured, these oil thieves are put to... I think
it's beyond simply securing the pipelines. There are pipelines that there are oil pumps, pump heads that have been logged for so long.
Capped, yeah.
No, they just cap them. That's the language.
Okay.
What are we doing about it? If NNPC does not have the capacity to do it, let them bring in people
experts
who have capacity. If their own capacity is stretched, let them bring other people. All we want is let's boost production so that we can earn a lot more foreign exchange, because this is our biggest earner.
True.
So if we double our present rate, for example, nobody needs to tell you how much will come to us. And then those forward sales that we have done, if we are able to clear them.
That is it.
I mean, Emeka, your parting thoughts on that?
For me, that, like I said, we should not take our eyes off the ball.
True.
And then, if we have an FRC Act, Fiscal Responsibility Council, let us keep to it. And then let's then all our borrowings too, because I was reading somewhere that there's also a plan, for $21 billion February in the future. Let's try to cut our borrowing, increase, diversify our economy, and increase our earnings, so that honestly, I just hope maybe the last time was August 3, 2008, 64 point something $billion. I just hope maybe if we can jump into maybe $70 billion. That would be good news.
Absolutely.
But the economy was way healthier at that time than now.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but you said
but all right, gentlemen, just before we go, let's take time to celebrate one of our own on the Hangouts, Chris Kende Nwadu, who clocks 57 today. So on behalf of all of us, a happy birthday to CKN.
Happy birthday. I'm not sure that's... I think it's 58 or so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He looks younger.
Yes,
exactly.
Well, we celebrate him.
Yes.
We celebrate him, our good friend, and we wish him many more years.
Many more years.
And good health.
True.
Because when God blesses you with long life, He needs to also give you good health.
Good health.
To enjoy that long life.
And
that is our prayer for him.
I mean, CKN, just in 10
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. So, CKN, we love you. Thank you so much. And a happy birthday. And that's it on Journalist Hangout today. Join us tomorrow. Join us on Sunday for the Sunday edition of Journalist Hangout. Remember, the repeat broadcast of this episode will be airing tonight at 11. That's it on Journalist Hangout. My name is Benga Oreshegun. God bless Nigeria.